people wrong.
Yeah, I think it's a big testing game for both of these teams. As you mentioned, T1, a couple of shakier performances. We want to see them just come out of the gates. I want to see them.
He can make sure that they group them up and take them out at the same time.
He stunned him as well.
And
Almost
the chase out. Oh, Jitboys, he's going to get traded instantly by Izu. Now a 3v1 Primmie. He's pushed out. Can he isolate the 1v1s? He's got too many angles to be aware of, and it's go.
Oh, it's so good.
Meteor gets one kill, that's the tail end gone. Jitboys will try to hold on, but look at the position on the map. They're trapped around the smoke. Jitboys will still fight through. Meteor's still alive, wrapping around Talon. They have to clear out Meteor. They're not quite sure where he's repositioned to, and they just don't have the numbers anymore. A triple kill for the Sentinel T1.
First half pushing through.
Yeah, Annihilation and Rolling Thunder. You gotta dump everything you got. It's gonna be a push towards Spawn. Primmie does have the spike, but trying to stick to the game plan of clearing out Spawn. But where are you going, son? You gotta come back to the team, because you don't have control of the site. You have to plant, and that's going to be Primmie now left all alone with Spike in hand, and he goes down. Hands position as well on Spawn. He should hear the rope, so he should be able to notify his teammates that there might be a wraparound, but it looks like he might have missed it because nobody's watching their back. Buzz gets one. Meanwhile, Izu now backed out towards Arcade. Talon trapped with nowhere to go, but they have a mission. They have to defuse the spike, but they don't even have any sight line on any extra members. There's the over to strike. There's Salvos coming in. It's just going to be extra delay upon delay, and that's where the Tejo shines. No chance for the defuse, a save for 3 members, and Talon will be down at 4 rounds while T1 is on the doorstep of their map. Primmie, does he wait for his teammate to come up close? They're going to try to push him out. Blind side of him, he's still on the site. There's the swing from Jitboys, and Jitboys will keep Talon alive. Just one more time for extra delay. Ban now using the Annihilation, but Buzz already peeks around. There's so much pressure coming out of sewers, they just can't quite get the wrap around. It's going to be ults for ult as the Armageddon comes out along with the Annihilation. Annihilation does not land. Ban trying to keep Sylvan en route. He's trying to keep him locked in. He knows he has him grabbed at it, but there's the able to strike with the kill. Ban gets one, but there's still so much delay. The salvos keeping them away from the spike. Ban sticks it. He needs to stay on it, but he gets pulled apart, and Izu will close things out as T1 close out the first map 13-5.
13-5, the quick scoreline just to kick.
It's going to be a slow one coming up from being long. It's trying to be a flood all the way through. There's the Dizzy already. The raise on to the site, but it's Talon with a great crossfire. 3 kills to Talon's name. Thank that 4. Meteor left all alone, and they just flood. We'll see if it comes through. The barrier mesh now closing off short. Jitboys pushes out of it as well. Eventually gets traded, but some delay on the route. There's Annihilation trying to draw in. Meanwhile, Wingman finishes it. Primmie ready for the pickup kill against Meteor. Some of that post plant once again gone, and the spam through from Ban. It's a good read. Primmie with a nice shot out to Buzz, and now just Izu all alone. Too many members stuff cycling up. It's a good jump peek. I love the attempt at that bait and switch, but the operator does get dropped. T1 trying to make sure that it's not recoverable. There comes some util coming out from Crws, and now the push out. There's the Steel Garden. They're trying to pinch on to Talon. Showstopper use. Buzz, can he get the kill? No, not quite in time. The trade comes through, but Ban is holding on to B main. There's the peek out. He gets hit by Dizzy. Has to back out. Counter Dizzy himself. Finds one. Where's the cover for Meteor? He's still hiding out. The Thrash comes in. Primmie now looking for that info. The Thrash hits him. Primmie, does he cover for Meteor? He expects it. He spots Meteor. He wins the fight. And now Izu left all alone. Just cannot dance long. Han take it out. Ban gets 1 kill range. There's the Annihilation. And Sylvan, you can't hold that angle anymore. He's been tied up. And it's all down to Meteor again. But the barrier mesh on top of the Cosmic Divide. I mean, what do you even do here? You just gotta try to spam it. There's just no answer. And he's all the way far back. Yeah, Governor's concerned about B main, but he's my fountain, as you mentioned. He gets 2, not quite onto 3, but lots of time bought. Look at the positions of T1. You're holding close on guard, and the Thrash comes through, but you're not sticking together, so you can still cover each other's angles. Sylvan still over by elbow as well. Trades back and forth, but eventually numbers advantage for T1.
Barrier mesh out as well, but Steel Garden trying to break on through. If they can get through that barrier mesh fast enough, but also Talon has gotten out of that range.
And look at Crws, meanwhile. The main force just has to buy time. He's coming around all the way on the flank. The retake's very fast. They're already on site. Crws, you gotta get here just a little bit faster. Sonic Sensors should buy just one more turn. Primmie, but he's been suppressed. The Sonic Sensors not gonna go off just yet. There's the fragment. He has to peek out. He gets taken down. Crws, he spots one. Can he make sure he gets both? And he lines them up. As long as we can get the plant, that's our mission. Governor goes in again, this time close range. Ban there with a trade. Judge holding lamps. You've already got so much control. Sylvan wants to peek out, but doesn't find the time. Now he's just going to hide out. He's been surrounded on the side of Meteor, gets caught by the Annihilation. That's going to be all members down. Sylvan now all alone. Meteor is simply on the UI. That's all you can hope for, and that is the map showstopper indeed. Talon will take us to map 3.
Truly ending the show so fast, striking right back as he continues to swing and peek out against Stax, managing to track him midair as well. Still though, T1 are able to flood the sites now inside of the smoke, but not quite able to deal with a double peek out with Jitboys and Primmie now continuing to peek out. Another player down, and that's going to be just Izu left alive. A lot of these sight lines, but Izu's the first one that falls. Off to the next, the fault line comes through. Meteor tries to stay alive with the shield, but not quite enough. Governor manages to break through the opening lines.
Oh, Buzz not quite able to secure the kill either. Primmie is buying so much space for Talon. The real question is, can Ban find an opening to get onto the site? Sylvan holds a nice angle. Buzz swings off of it. Jitboy's good for one. A 2v2, but the weapon's just not quite. They're going to smoke it off, and then it's going to be a paranoia out. They just haven't found the op yet. They are so on top of things, and Izu closes off against the Rolling Thunder. That's going to be a shutdown. Primmie knives out. Meteor gets a kill on the flank. Primmie has to get so much. He lands the shot onto the spike. Gets two ready for the third. And welcome back to the duelist role. Primmie, can he shut things down? Sees the shield. Doesn't want to greet it. Knows that it's a risk. Takes down the shield from long range. His teammate's too far away. He finds his targets, but doesn't have enough blades. Off out. Stays alive. 2v1. Dashes over. Trying to close the distance. Doesn't quite get it. 78. Ban. He's arrived just in time. He needs to win this duel. There's a flash. It's full. And Boz will clutch. And that will be the plan on the A side.
Oh, not quite aware for Crws though. There's going to be the opening shot now. Maybe a chance at working way across. He is still quite aware of a possible gate crash though. Always looking out for Buzz. Buzz just creeps right around the boxes, gets the first one, but Jitboys makes it a quick trade. Now trying to hold inside of the smokes. Stax and Izu off towards both opposite angles and trying to continue and pull that pressure away.
T1 knows that they're not quite on the spike yet, and Talon knows they have to push out. Jitboys, once again, running out of time. The camp spots him. He needs to get the kill. Can he jump forward? And he should be good in time. Jitboys will be securing a third round for Talon in the half. But I mean, you broke the cam earlier, so surely T1 is wary of Primmie. He gets one. He wants to continue fighting. He wants to be the barrier. There are the knives, close range. How does he stay alive amidst all of that? Still gets one, almost gets another. But Governor, meanwhile, with a great backup from long range, and Sylvan all alone with only 54 HP. 1v4, knows the Cypher is nearby, but has no clue about anybody else. And Ban will wrap things all right as Talon able to just march towards the site. Already there is Buzz, but it's a quick trade. Now two members still trying to hold on to back site. Talon, they're spread out all across. Governor's still watching the flank, but you're starting to get picked apart on C site. You gotta make up your mind. Jitboys has the spike. He's stranded. He needs cover. He needs help. He's not gonna be able to win the fight. Governor gets the trade and Ban. Full charge onto the site. Sylvan, can he stay alive? That's a good kill contract to break apart the entry.
Oh, and there it is. Gets that one-on-one against Crws. Sylvan in with the flash, delaying as much as possible as well. Talon tries to push past the smokes, but Meteor continues to try and hold Sylvan off to the other side of the smoke as well. And Izu comes back into support, managing to take down the Talon players. That's going to be Governor down. Ban out from the back, who managed to look all the way through B, but it's a 1-on-2. Takes down Izu with a bit of a crowd spray, but the spike is down C long. Buzz, 1v1, and not a lot of time for Ban. He's trying to go in for the fights, needing to get the kill. Lifeline, so trying to keep that up, but look at how T1 are trying to control the map right now.
And Izu just trying to be the bait, and it works! Buzz lands the shot onto Crws. That's the breach down. The Yoru's out. Backside still in control by T1. Back up, not quite here yet, but there's the kill contract. We'll see if Meteor can win this fight against Primmie. Primmie versus Meteor. Meteor wins and shuts down the Jet. T1 has filled the site, and all hope is dwindling. Jitboys fighting for his life, trying to fake them out. All the mind games thrown, but undercut, it's everything. And Meteor will once again prove why he has joined the T1 squad.
Meteor, just truly the extinction level event that will lead